June is Brain and Alzheimer's Awareness Month. A recent Alzheimer's Association report shows there's a lack of awareness surrounding typical age-induced cognitive impairment, an impairment that comes along with Alzheimer's disease.
82% of Americans said they know little to nothing about it. I talked to one Sacramento woman who cautions you to seek help if you're unsure.
Carrie Sanford moved her parents to California to better take care of her mother. Living closer by, she started noticing little things about her father's memory.
But my mother would say, your father's getting forgetful. And so that's how I really was brought to my knowledge. But we just thought it was normal, the aging process. My parents didn't share a lot of information with myself. So upon moving my parents here, getting them set up with their new doctors, that's when I found out, unfortunately, after my mom passed away a week later, my father was officially diagnosed with Alzheimer's.
Sanford is not alone. According to the Alzheimer's Association, a majority of Americans can't spot the difference.
Just like every other part of your body, like your knees age, your brain ages the same way. But with Alzheimer's and dementia, there's a very distinct difference, and it sort of is impacted by that inability to be able to do your activities of daily living independently.
Things like bathing, dressing, going to the grocery store. When the long-term memories stay and the short ones go, Day says it's time to call a doctor.
There could be other things that are causing those symptoms, or it could be just age-related memory issues, but it's always best to double check and make sure that there isn't something else that's either causing, or if it is the early signs of Alzheimer's, that you get on a treatment plan and really start planning for that journey.
So if you have questions about this, of course, you need to reach out to your provider. But if you're waiting for that appointment and you need support, you can always use the association's helpline. It's open 24/7. Just call 1-800-272-3900. And while there's a growing number of Californians living with the disease and more than 1 million caregivers in our state as well, so Sanford just wants other caregivers to remember to be kind to yourself and give yourself permission to feel what you're feeling, because being a caregiver is a very difficult job.
Yeah, and you brought up some great points in there, Bria, because it's difficult to tell whether it's, my dad's 94. So, you think, is it Alzheimer's? Is it just being 94?
Right.
And maybe a professional would be able to diagnose that. And for some of us who aren't as young as we used to be, I'm walking into a room a lot of times, or I'm like, why am I in this room? And it's like, uh-oh. So
that happens to everyone, but I think when it starts to become a concern, that's when you really go and seek for your medical providers.
Indeed. Always good advice. Bria, thank you.